It's been a hard thing to explain. These Bengals, so bad in recent years, have been even worse at home. Well, the fans didn't exactly pack the joint today, though paid attendance was 53,000. So many stayed home, but others came with strong voices. They made a break early. A fumble is forced. Steve Foley knew what had to be done.
Make big plays, give the offense a chance to drive the ball and give them good field position.
And then the Bengals began running the ball. 4 runs by Dillon moved it past midfield.
The biggest thing for a lineman is get up, establish to run first. If you can do that, it opens up so many options.
One option was to throw to Pickens. Jeff Blake lobbed it up high, and Pickens maneuvered in front of Darnay Walker for the gain to the 10.
They play a lot of bumper on pick, and pick was hot today. You know, when they're hot, you got to get it to them.
From the 10, Dillon got the ball going right and picked his way through traffic, managed to stay in bounds, and then willed his way over the goal line. Watch the replay. Corey grabs Darnay Scott and uses him as a shield. Darnay takes a shot at the end. Dillon gets the touchdown. It was a blue-collar, hard-hat kind of score. Moments later, the defense did it again.
I think Renard Wilson rushed to the quarterback or either batted the ball or something, and I just seen the ball pop out, and I went after it.
Copeland saw 6, but he didn't see Derek Deese chasing him.
No speed, no agility, none of that. He let a big 300-plus pound guy walk him down. I'm disappointed in that.
I slipped, first of all, and this guy had a hell of an angle, because I didn't have a chance to turn on my afterburner. I thought I could cruise in.
The Bengals had to be content with a field goal. Doug Pelfrey from 29 yards out. It's 10-0 after a quarter. The 49ers got some points early in the second quarter. Charlie Garner was running really hard. And then the scowl was wiped off the 49er fan faces when Garner went left and his blocking gave him a clean alley, 10-7 Bengals. But today, when the 49ers would score, the Bengals seemed to say,
let's go score again, which we did.
This time, Marco Battaglia was left uncovered down the right side. Blake hit him for a gain of 33 yards to the 11. And then more pitch and catch with Blake and Pickens. This one got into the end zone for a touchdown.
Pick was his old self, terrorizers and DBs.
Unfortunately, the 49ers were doing the exact same thing to the Bengal DBs. Jeff Garcia with a pump fake, and then the gainer to oversized Terrell Owens.
Our guys couldn't match up with their big receivers, and that was a problem.
The 49ers finished the drive with a field goal, and with 4 minutes left in the half, it was a 7-point game. But there was time left. Blake flipped to Dillon for a gainer up past the Bengals' 40. This short pass worked all day long.
It's like a run, and he breaks the line of scrimmage with nobody there. So it's as good or better, sometimes it's your best play.
An even better play followed that one. Blake hits the slanting Darnay Scott, who slips through a couple of tacklers near midfield and then just sprints past the rest of the 49er defense. 58 yards, the Bengals' lead is 2 touchdowns. That was strong, but what made it even stronger was another Bengal drive in the closing seconds and another Pelfrey field goal. The Bengals ran to the locker room with the fans on their feet after closing the half with a 10-point burst.
That was huge because they came right out the second half and drove on us twice. Bang, bang.
First, the 49ers moved 69 yards, concluding with a 6-yard scoring pass to Jerry Rice. And then, after a Bengal field goal, Garcia went over the top to Rice. Rodney Heath was stretched out, but he couldn't stop a 55-yard scoring strike. The Niners kept coming. It was only a 6-point game.
You got guys over there that have won 2 or 3 Super Bowls, and those guys they're going to give up, and they proved that.
This is when the special teams provided a key boost for the day. Tremain Mack took the kickoff at the 2, and then angled his way right through some good blocking, some 72 yards, all the way down to the 49ers' 26-yard line. It was a huge shot of adrenaline. 4 plays and 13 yards later, Dillon shook a short toss from Blake, got a key block from Braham, and quickly extended the Bengals' lead to 13 after 3 quarters. But don't count out the 49ers. Garcia avoids the blitz, hits J.J. Stokes, who crashes through tacklers and gets it to within 7 points again.
They weren't fast. They were just, like you said, they were big. And we went into the week saying that we weren't going to get up and press them because they had the height advantage.
But the Bengals felt they were able to answer anything the 49ers gave them. Blake disguises this screen nicely, and Dillon is down to the 20.
I think confidence level today was pretty high. I mean, our defense gave up a lot of points, and every time they scored, we came back and countered and scored.
We knew if we scored one more time that was going to ice the game.
They did that with about 9 minutes to go in the game when Pickens made a catch over Ramos McDonald The Bengals' lead was back to 14.
I felt kind of emotional after the game, you know, especially the way we're playing right now. The way we're playing right now on offense, it'd be tough for anybody to stop us, you know, and only people that can stop us now is ourselves.
The fans let out a wild yell. Houday dropped in surprise. This kid heard stories of a Bengals team that used to score points, but he had never seen it before. The 49ers made a couple of other drives, but they weren't able to notch another score. The Bengals win 2 in a row for the first time in 2 years. They win at home for the first time in more than a year.
That was the whole theme this week. And it had nothing to do with the 49ers. It had to do with, you know, we owed it to our fans and we owed it to ourselves.